Shalom, guys. Welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to look at all the zodiac signs. I was going to do combination readings, but I think I'll wait till tomorrow, Lord willing, to do that for you all. I want to go through all of the zodiac, so this is going to take a couple of hours to do. And so, anyway, I'll also have timestamps at the end of this reading for you all. And so, anyway, welcome. I have freedom of speech, and I have rights just like every person in this realm have rights. And I take my rights seriously, and nobody has a right to take them away from me. Okay, you're illegal and against the law if you are hacking in on my device. The Most High, I just did a reading on another platform. The Most High was bringing out device stuff again, and somebody being caught on somebody's device. And I was just talking about in the general today about the VPN key and all that kind of stuff. God says he's going to restore it. It will go back to the original way that the phone should be. Okay, somebody's gonna go to jail for some crap going on. Anyway, we're gonna get started here. Today is the 21st of May, 2026. We're going to start off with Aries here. Let's see what's going on here with Aries connections. What deck of cards do I want to use? I think I want to use the Black Cat's Tarot. All right, Aries, welcome in. Let's see what's going on with you all. Somebody's oppressed here, or somebody's got the light bulb going off on some type of oppressive energy here. Most High, just come on in and just begin to speak. I thank you for your truth, your whole truth, and nothing but your truth alone. What are you going to bring out here for Aries energy? What are they dealing with? We have your energies coming out with the Queen of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. We also have the Hermit. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Well, somebody's really going within to analyze somebody's a little apology here, Aries. If somebody has not been loyal somewhere, there's some type of an investment around something that's going on with you all. I always point out when this card comes out, if you look at all those chains around those other trees behind that cat, there's big bags of money all chained up. Other people's family trees, you can interpret it how you want. But somebody's got a spider web here, and they're waiting on a new little investment, or somebody's coming back to say, I'm sorry to you, backwards with the little Page of Cups. The Page of Cups in the reverse is a seducer. If somebody's trying to seduce, or they're waiting on some little investment out here, you either are going to be clear because you're going in with the Hermit. The letter T appears out here, might be prevalent to you all. I don't know, positive or negative. Somebody got many suitors out here. If you don't walk away from something and you're going to go ahead and invest in some type of investment, or somebody's not going to be loyal to you, or they weren't. It's also showing somebody going to maximum protection for something out here. You could be a construction worker or something, or there's a great big sledgehammer here as well. This investment has a forgery to it. And Most High is showing a forgery is on somebody's investment. Okay? The Hermit can be a disguise. This is a betrayal. Somebody trying to escape something and trying to seduce somewhere around whatever this investment is. Okay? It's something very illegal out here. If somebody died, the Hermit can go to the gateway to the dead. And if somebody died, then we see a little mound here, or somebody's planted something somewhere. It shows that right here as well. Somebody's planted some money somewhere, and it's backwards. Somebody's not loyal in something that you're dealing with. This is a backstabbing betrayal. If somebody thinks they're going to escape something, they're not going to escape it, Aries, or you're not, whoever that is. What's in the hidden space, please, for Aries? This apology's fake. It showed so on the general today. In the hidden space, somebody is guilty. And that's why it shows somebody's trying to escape something out here with your energy. Or you are, and you're just not going to escape something that you've done. Whoever that party is. Somebody is guilty. And you're going to face it some way, shape, or form. Even if you just got to sit your butt down in jail. Whether you like it or not, whoever that party is. There's a banker out here. The word banker came out, but came through real strong through my spirit. There's a banker involved in something, and you're not going to escape something that you did. You forged something, or somebody forged something on a loan, or they're trying to, or they're disguised on something. Whatever that is, somebody ain't right out here with this investment. They just think they could pour on some little sweet, say, I'm sorry. No, you're guilty for something out here with Aries connections. What else is in a hidden space? The little, hey, let's make a deal. No, you don't make a deal with this person. Okay? If you're married to this person, so be it. This is a contract card. This is let's make a deal, and you're going to get trapped up in something, or somebody already is, because in the hidden space, somebody is guilty for something. The war. They act like they're trying to turn this war off with this little backwards apology. It's off. It's off. The Lovers in the reverse. Again, this is seducing energy out here. It's got a consequence to it. Somebody guilty. They just think they can pour on some little sweets. You better be very concerned about this contract, this letter, this communication, all that kind of stuff. This is for your FYI. So World War III just came out as well on my other platform, and then today on this platform the word war was there as well. Anyway, costs money to go to war. Anyway, it's gonna happen anyway because it's prophecy. Show me Aries. What else do they need to know? Something extreme is out here. The word harshness, cutting off. Okay, an erratic decision is out here. If you give in to somebody's little sweet, fake sweet thing, they just want you to do something for them, and then you're cut off. Oh, thank you, I got what I want, I'm out. That kind of energy is out here. Okay, somebody thinks they can use somebody, or they did, and somebody's already analyzed something, knows that somebody is guilty. Somebody's going to move on, right? It's showing so. They're really in a warfare mode anyway. This is a lie. For some of y'all, this person's got STDs because this is a health card that came out real strong yesterday. We won't get back into it, but somebody's empty on the inside. They're boxed up, moving, or they're trying to move. They're trying to escape something here. Backstabbing stuff, Aries. Trapped. Well, God's gonna look. I'm catching somebody that's going to trap the party that's wicked by this information that God Almighty's bringing out, because God wants somebody to thrive and to be in the truth and not sit here and get caught up in some stupid trap and be lost. Okay? So either you're going to take the advice of God and you're going to cut somebody off and say, no, I don't want this deal, or you're going to bring something out because you know somebody's guilty for something. Regardless, maybe you're caught up in something that you yourself have to go to jail. I don't know, but if you do what's right, God will give you some type of a grace and some type of a situation out here. But something ain't right with you. Okay? Trapped. Somebody's trapped. That's why they got to come back to you. Something's happened in the past. And a revenge. Okay, well, or somebody don't want to look like a little clown. Whatever. You're stupid to me. If you're new, I just speak through that energy. People are stupid. Somebody guilty out here for their crap. And you're not going to get away with it. Stupidness. A gathering of people is coming out. Okay, well, let the people chase you down for being an idiot. Your ex is a problem. It fell on the revenge. Okay? Well, anyway, you interpret it. Somebody got stupid stuff going on out here. Hold on. The property owner flipped over. I'll take that one. Let me take another one. You just need to trust those of you in the upright, and there's a co-worker involved in something going on. Okay? The letter F could be out here as well. Look, It says that somebody has hidden intentions and the Most High sees it and it's going to be exposed. They're guilty. God's saying somebody's guilty in your energy space. They don't want to look like a clown. Justice. You're guilty. You're guilty, Justice. Anyway, somebody's getting justice out here. Stupidness. A confusion. Or somebody might be acting like they're confused. There's an eyewitness on something going on out here, folks. And something purple, or somebody could like the color purple as well. And a giant. It's right here. Somebody is a giant. They've done bestiality somewhere. Somebody is. Okay. A single male, okay, is also coming out. And somebody giving excuses after excuse after excuse. Excuses. So anyway, you're guilty for something. Aries connections, whoever you are. You're getting justice. So the letter P, this is taking a gamble, and that gambling energy was there today, and somebody was wearing a little poker face. It's all a lie. This, I'm sorry, is somebody's not going to escape some crap out here that they have done. Okay, I'm also hearing PayPal again. And then the letter A, and it looks like an F. The F was already coming through with the word trust. Anyway, this is looting on somebody and getting some counsel. It is. Somebody's just out here for all this investment that's backwards. And if somebody already did that and took revenge, something horrific has come out of a matter out here. And somebody's freaking guilty for something. It ain't going to work out for you. The A and the P together, one direction or the other, in another language, goes to snorting out the nostrils in anger. Oh. Anyway, war is out here. They really still are in a warfare because a giant energy is attached to that crap. Anyway, somebody's paw could be involved in something. A grandfather, okay? Poof. The P and the F also. Anyway, those are the letters that came out. The C and the K is also here. Kansas City connections are here again. It was really strong on my other platform as well. Somebody has an eyewitness to some stuff. Somebody act like they're all confused. They confused because they're a giant. God's going to pound that in the ground, and every giant's going to be removed. I don't care how many people are involved in some nonsense out here. The wicked are removed out of the land, and the upright, they dwell in it. And God's not a liar. If somebody's done something in their pride out here, they don't want to look like a clown, God's going to set the clown up in front of bunches of people and let people laugh at him. Because that's what they choose to be in the earth realm. You don't get to sit up in here and play games with people's lives. Sorry. Not sorry. Somebody's got a book that they found that's got information inside that book with account numbers and things like that, and you're guilty for using other people's information. You're going to jail for something. Okay? All right, let's go on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. Welcome in. Those of you who are upright. Oh, hold on just a second. Ooh, I'm already feeling the energy, folks. What's going on with Taurian energy, Most High God? Taurus. Something about pearls, or something of a pearl. I don't know. Maybe somebody's name is Pearl, or something about pearl necklaces. Something about a pearl is here for somebody. I don't know what that means. But whoever goes to, you'll know. King of Wands coming out in the upright. If there's a Sagittarian connection to you on something, then so be it. This will go either way. If they're not upright, the King of Wands came out in the reverse today as well. This is somebody to get up and take some action on something. Okay, if you are dealing with loyalty situations, that's an Aries energy. There was a loyalty stupidness in that reading. Somebody's guilty. Anyway, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is sharp energy, and air will fuel fire out here with Taurine energies. This is a low-down scoundrel, or that's you, whoever's playing what role with the Taurus energy. If this is your ex, or somebody messing around with their ex and the other man is here with something, then the Queen of Swords is a nutcase. She's a psychopath in the reverse of her energy. If she works for the law, she's a cuckoo in the law somewhere. She could be a lawyer. She could be a mad scientist. I don't know. She's really sharp energy in the reverse of her energy. Show me Taurine energy, please. So the Pentacle and the King of Cups is good. You got people coming out here. There's 3 court cards, and something around this Pentacle is here. Show me more information for Taurus. This love situation, I guess somebody's not happy about it. The 9 of Wands. If you see these cats, they're waiting for that rat to take the cheese. So mice go to thievery, and somebody's got thievery situation out here. Okay, attached to something going on. Somebody being watched, I guess so. There's contracts attached to some things, and somebody has sat here and shook hands on a contract. So whoever forged something in the Aries reading, there's something being analyzed here, but there's communication. This King of Cups is writing something out here. It's a physical contract around something, then so be it. Let's see what's in your hidden space that you need to be aware of. 9 of Wands is about pushing through. Somebody's wounded out here on something. Okay, a change is in your hidden space. Show me more information. We have a boundary, or somebody don't know any boundaries. I could read it that way because you do have somebody out here in the reverse, whoever's playing what role. The lilies in the reverse, somebody's sexuality is out here. Jumped on that King of Wands energy. Okay? It's somebody, God said today and yesterday, somebody's genetics changed through sexuality. This is a sexuality card. This is a boundary, or not. Somebody's boundaries have changed. Okay? There's some love situation out here, whoever that party is, male or female, somebody got crazy on their mind on something. This is somebody trying to make peace, and in the Aries reading, they were lying about that peace, and I'm sorry, kind of nonsense. Okay? You need to say no to something. This is the yes card. It's in the reverse. Or if you do say yes, they really say no. Somebody got ulterior motive somewhere. Look, in the reverse, somebody's really not in unity on something going on. And then test in the reverse. Somebody might be testing you. Maybe you're testing somebody. Your home is out here at the bottom of the deck. It's changing around some type of boundary and testing energy, and something about somebody's no, they're not in unity for something out here secretly. Or you need to say that, whatever you interpret it. Let me look at these people cards here. Show me these 3 court cards, please. This could be family members to you as well. So stuck, stormy waters. Some people are in backwards organization with that leg looking like a 4 there. This is looking from every angle, getting some type of enlightenment. If you do have an enlightenment about somebody out here and they really have changed, they don't know no boundaries, and you're going to put a boundary up, then obviously you're going to understand that there's really no unity out here around something going on. If there's legal matters, somebody will go to jail for something. That's poison energy in the reverse. Whatever this contract is, somebody wants somebody to shake hands for a contract. Or they did, and now somebody cray-cray. Queen of Swords in the reverse is a crazy individual, and the Hangman gets a crazy energy in the reverse of an energy. Okay? Show me more information out here. Dumb. The letter J, the letter L, Jill. Or Jill, Joel could be out here. King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Right before I got started, before the King of Wands came out, in this other deck, the King of Cups kept looking at me, and I almost said there's a King of Cups here. I didn't, but he came out anyway. He's coming out again. It's in the reverse. If you think somebody's really trying to make some peace out here, because this is like, I want to make peace with you, somebody's off. Somebody crazy out here around something going on with your connection, Taurus, or that's you. Okay? Feeling insecure, or somebody needs your money, or somebody's fixing to get thrown out of something here. The Pentacle is here. So there's plots. There's plots. Get in agreement with me. If somebody got secrets out here, it's going to be stormy on you if this has not happened yet. Okay, because really somebody really ain't in that unity somewhere. This really ain't love. It's a cuckoo thing. So a property, I think it said property owner. Yeah, property owner was in the Aries reading. I'm only bringing it out because you have the King of Wands here. And your property is here, attached to something. Somebody really trying to look from every angle on this contract with your home, or did. And either they're going to jail because of something that they did on a contract. Show me more. Somebody being watched out here. Somebody waiting for the liar to take the cheese, man. So, surprise! Somebody's going to pop up here. It's going to change everything, folks. Show me Taurus. We have a conflict going on. Somebody's trying to act like there's not a conflict, folks, with all this manipulative stuff with the King of Cups energy in the reverse and some psychopath with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So a gathering of people was also in the Aries reading as well. You got a lot of people cards out here. Okay? There's people involved in some stuff, or your family's around some con artist nonsense out here. Okay? Some type of surprise and conflict and differences are out here, and that's why somebody needs to say, no, I'm not getting into unity with you. I'm not shaking your hand. This is not a good deal, because there are plots out here. You're going to belly up in something, or somebody already freaking did, and that's why they're being watched out here. It's going to change everything. So look, terms. Working out and begging for a negotiating thing to go on out here around this contract, folks. Officials are watching them. It shows so right here with that Nine of Wands. Well, somebody got gel on them, folks. Somebody does. Something connected with the hair salon. Some type of hair salon connection is out here, then so be it. Some type of bowling. Some location by a bowling alley, or somebody's name could be bowling. You interpret it. Also came out with a Libra. Okay, the Queen of Swords is here. She's in the reverse. Canada connections are out here. And then we have the word yes out here twice. So what's it going to be? It came out in the reverse. Those of you who say yes to something, it's going to blow up in your face. Those of you got your mind on straight and you've got enlightenment here about something going to change in this conflict, you're going to be safe. Okay, so yes, or somebody's begging, say yes, yes, yes. This card says somebody's begging. There's terms out here. Show me Taurus. We have, it's coming out in the reverse. I don't read these in reverse, but given what's out here, it's just serving as a purpose. So somebody's trying to pull the wool over somebody's head. There's a beloved one. The King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, for somebody's case, if there is, and you got somebody else around that don't like that you've got a connection, I don't really know, you interpret it. It says a beloved one, or one who is loved, or a lover energy is around something going on. Somebody's sexuality is off. It's going to change you if you say yes to something. Somebody's name could be Benjamin. I don't know. Look, the nuclear bomb and a baby. The baby rune just came out somewhere on a reading that I did. Okay, you are loved. Anyway, if you are, then you are. Somebody's doing stupid stuff, or your ex is. Just crazy nonsense around something, okay? For any given person's in the negative, there's people in the upright too. So I look at both sides of things, but there's a surprise out here, and somebody's wanting to beg on something. Okay, look underneath this terms card is that child card again. The child energy really has come out real strong on my platform. Your home is out here. People need to really use some wisdom around your home and your children, folks. So ice. Okay. We had frozen energy today, and we've got officials watching somebody. It's literally showing somebody who's lied on some nonsense and stole some crap, waiting for them just to slip up and take the trap, because they're going to get trapped. They're stuck in some crap out here with this hangman, and so there's going to be a victory to something. This can be a victory rune. It represents ice. If something did happen in the wintertime, then we talked about that today on the general. If there's an eyewitness, it came out in the Aries reading, so, or the letter I could be here, but I also say something about eyewitnessing when it comes out. This is hatefulness and malice around some stupid stuff, because you got war going on. Nuclear nonsense is out here, or somebody's just lost their mind and they're explosive just in general energies over whatever this plot was, wherever the stupid contract is around some nonsense, or that happened around a baby situation or a lover or whatever this is. Something's changed out here with Taurus connections, okay? So the letter I, the letter J, I'm also seeing the letter D with the number 4, something about the door, and the door literally was in picture in the Aries reading. Somebody was trying to escape out that door. And the letter L is out here in your reading. What else came out here? The J or the Y is also out here. All right, give me a second to pick up these cards. Do what's right, folks, because you're in this connection. People, there's a bunch of people involved in a situation being watched, and there's jail around it. You want to do what's right. Somebody's going to face some time in prison, I guess. Okay. Let's go to Gemini. Hey, Gemini, I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on with you all. Show me Gemini energy, Most High God. I'm hearing, I can't make up my mind. I can't make up my mind. I can't make up my mind. Well, you're unstable then, I guess, in all your ways. Okay? Somebody's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all the time. That's unstable energy coming through. Either you're dealing with it, and for some of you all, it is the Gemini. I don't know. Anyway, show me Gemini energy. King of Pentacles. Okay? Very established person out here, okay? If he's in the upright, he's very grounded, and he's very, he knows what he's doing. This could be the banker that I was picking up on as well. There is some type of an, investment somewhere. If he's in the negative, he's a low-down scoundrel, and all he wants is money, okay, in the negative. We have either the baby, the conception, your family's here. Either you are loved or you're not, or somebody's pulling your strings. We're going to see. That's love energy is around something. Okay. Again, getting balanced out here. Okay. If there's two people that need to balance out the scales in something, then it's here. This is about being receptive with the Ace of Cups showing up out here. All right. Show me Gemini. The Libra, specifically in the Taurus reading, in wording came out. That they hope Libra is here in your connection space. So for those of you who've got that connection, it is showing up out here. Show me Gemini. What do they need to know? What's the most important thing that Gemini needs to know? If there's legal matters out here, then something's contractual. Somebody's bitter. We keep getting the ice and the snow and all that stuff today. So whatever this is around that time, generally something's taking place in wintry types of energies. This crying over spilt milk, man. Get over it, can you? I don't really know. Anyway, there's the devil and temptation. I get the word for sick. S-C-K is out here. Somebody is sick. And the Ten of Cups. Somebody did, so this will break down to the Ace. You already have the Ace of Cups here. This is about getting into unity. Okay, and evening out some scales. And those of you who are dealing with a Taurian energy with Libra, something's off. Somebody's being watched on something. If this is murder, then there is murder, because I've seen the word murder today as well. Okay, somebody's just wearing a mask and you need to stand your ground, and somebody just trying to roar at some stupid thing that's going on. They're tempting. This is like somebody's obsessed here. Something's toxic around Gemini connections. If it's your home and your family, then it is, because the Ten of Cups is home. But something is very much emotional here. Okay, going on. The Empress energy is coming out here, or something about your mother is out here, or that's you. Okay, this is the privileged lady, and somebody needs to take their privilege and stomp the head of the serpent out here with your connections. So your family is coming out, and something devilish is around it, or somebody's tempted, or somebody's wearing a mask. You're going to have to stand your ground on something going on. It's the most important thing you need to know. What else is in the hidden space here? Okay, the pathway card. What pathway are you on? Or something about travel. And then study came out like this. So in the Taurus reading, the test came out in the reverse. Somebody's not passing a test, or didn't pass a test. Something's taking place in some devilish thing around some type of temptation. Then something's out here. It's very much emotional. Somebody's very bitter on something. If you went to school with somebody, then I could just read that testing and studying energy there. You need to study to show yourself to be approved. There is a courtship attached to something that is going on out here. And somebody's got temptation around something that's taking place in a very illegal way. Okay? Or somebody's jealous of its love situation. A true love energy. Is it? I don't know. That's for you to find out. That's for you to find out. Show me Gemini. There's the side piece. Well, anyway, there's a devil out here. This is an imposter card, or you're being investigated, or somebody around your energy is being investigated for some crap that's went on in a very bitter way over a love situation, and somebody's going to be bent to go to jail because it said so in the Taurus reading connections. Your family's out here being affected by something. Show me Gemini. And if you do have true love, somebody else is crazy around it. Show me more information. Show me Gemini. We have somebody who's got uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, hunger for pleasure is out here. That's the devil energy. Somebody's sick with it. For a lot of you all, they're ate up with the STDs. Okay, holding it together. Somebody is an imposter. They're just tempting somebody for something that they need your connection for. Or that's you doing the bull crap to somebody, and you're going to go to jail. You're an idiot. Somebody is trying to hold it together, but they're all chained up. They're under some heavy energy out here. There's the clown. It came out in the Taurus energy, or whoever's it was. Shame and humiliation. Somebody's done something out here sexually here in some type of courtship, and they are wearing a mask, and it's somebody is bent or was bent over it, and there's something illegal going on. Somebody is under a pursuit here. Okay, that came out yesterday with the fugitive, and the devil still kills and destroys. Somebody's got legal matters, or two people are going to go to jail. Okay, it says chasing and being persistent, hunting down with resilience. Okay, a child is out here, or maybe that child really wants to be seen. It really wants to be seen. Okay, well, anyway, there's children, or somebody got pregnant around something and went crazy. I guess they did. Show me Gemini. Show me Gemini. If a child got killed, God will avenge for the blood of children. He sure will. Okay? To press the palm, to tame, and to bow the body. That's also what this card represents in the pictograph language. Somebody can get bent because somebody's being watched somewhere. You're not going to escape something if you're guilty. Whoever in the Aries reading, I think it was the Aries reading, in the hidden space, the word guilty was there. Somebody guilty for some stuff. A judge, and then something about a true love. Okay, if somebody did something around a true love situation because of a jealousy nonsense in some situation around sexual matters are attached to it, somebody's going to go to jail. Okay, it's just repeating itself. Somebody's hand is going to be forced in the matter. Somebody's going to be pressed out here. Okay, somebody being judged. Somebody going to go, there's legal stuff all over you all. If you're somebody got taken advantage of, you're going to get justice. If you're somebody that's done some crazy stuff, you're going to jail. And somebody's being very persistent in hunting somebody down who's guilty. We have the K and the C, and it looks like a V. This is the torch. If somebody burned a child as well, God's going to burn you right back. You filth bag. God talks about people putting children through the fire if there's a fire situation. Anyway, this is a torch. This is justice. This is also the K and or the C. Okay, it came out today twice that way today on I think it was the other platform. This is also a forgiveness around something or a misunderstanding that's taken place in some type of stupid thing, and now something crazy is around it. Now somebody looks like a clown, or they don't want to look like a clown. They're trying to hold it together. Anyway, it is what it is. Somebody is going to get justice for something that's taking place out here, and they're going to be bent. This is also, it looks like a V out here, and then the baby rune's coming out again. It's definitely here, folks. Somebody's done something around baby situations out here. It's also a joy rune as well, okay? If somebody's done something around your baby, I send you love and light. The letter B, somebody's name could be Beck or Becky, is out here, the BCK. Okay, anyway, let's go on to the next house. Give me just a second. All right. Hey, Cancer, welcome in, or the cross watcher to Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you all. I just heard I can't help the way that I feel. Well, you can't, can you? Only God can change your feelings. I don't know what that means for you. Maybe that's positive, and for others it might be negative. Anyway, just because you have feelings about something doesn't make it right or wrong, I guess, depending on who you are. But that's I heard somebody say I can't help the way that I feel. So yes, you can't. Show me Cancer. The Lovers is out here. This is about choices, health issues. If this is in the upright, somebody's got a beautiful match that's blessed right out of heaven. This is such a romantic card to see. And so there's choices out here. This is in the pictograph. This is about adding things together. And so somebody's adding something together about some intimate thing or love or decision or health. That's what's showing up out here. The V, the W, or the Y, or the J could be out here. Show me Cancer. We have death. A movie is out here. Something about a movie. Something secret around sex. This is your genitals out here. The M is out here, or the R could be out here, pulled out of that house as well. But this choice is going to totally transform something. There's a death issue, then there's a death issue around something going on. I send you love and light if you're upright and something's taking place with the matter. But I see the coffin out here on that. So there's timing to something. The word is fear in the pictograph. Okay? And so something's going to hit a divine timing. It's not quite there yet, but something around you is around time. Okay? And somebody either going to live or die. I don't know. This is about perception and creation of something. Somebody adding something together out here. Something about sexual matters or secret money, property, taxes, things like that. FBI. We got real big energies out here around leadership with Cancer energy as well. And the word fear is out here on something. Okay, the truth, being clear about something with the Ace of Swords. Show me Cancer. There's a real serious energy right now in this room. I'm seeing somebody standing at a door that's just quietly watching somebody, and somebody don't know they're being watched. That energy was showing itself in the Taurus reading, but it's like somebody's secretly behind something. Literally they perceive and know something that's happened out here. Anyway, I just had a vision of somebody just kind of peeking through a door, just watching somebody here. Or that's you doing that. I don't know. Show me. There's authority attached to something with that. So forbidden stuff is out here. If this your genitals, God's still pounding it. Okay? With the lovers and intimacy, somebody's clear, got the truth about something. This is perception. Something around some time is around something secret. Somebody's husband. Let's go back to the husband energy. Whether you are married or was going to get married or still are or something. Somebody knows something. This is a love affair. Okay? This says temptation and flirting. All that stuff was just in the Gemini reading. Given into pleasure is out here. Something very forbidden around something. Somebody knows some truth. Love. Okay, it's toxic. Something's very toxic with this Cancer and being fired up. So we got the torch rune that came out. Interesting. This is fuming with rage. It says overwhelming energy, explosive. We also had the nuclear bomb card that came out as well. Okay. Anyway, it says somebody's very angry. There's something very forbidden and toxic around your energy. Okay. Something real extreme is going on, and somebody's got the truth, and God's got his arm on something here that's going to click. With or without anybody's approval, a divine timing is around something that's going to be very, very intense. That's a very intense. Somebody's getting stung out here. That's got forbidden nonsense with it. There's death around your energy. As soon as you love and light, those of you you're upright, you're dealing with somebody stupid, crazy out here. You don't have to fear. God tells you not to. He commands you not to be afraid. Now, either you're going to be a commandment keeper, regardless what's around you in this nonsense that's going on that's forbidden, or you're going to give into it and you're going to have to, I don't know, face the consequence of not keeping the commandment of God. Now, you're told not to be afraid, and the word fear is out here. Now, you put your shoulders back and you ask God to help you in doing something out here by the truth, so it can set you free in some matter. If you need to walk away from something, then you need to walk away from something and not be afraid to do it. If somebody did walk away from something, then something's out here that's got real toxic out of a situation. It's went to a real extreme measure of somebody literally losing their soul out of some matter out here. But if you do need to walk away, then you do need to walk away. Show me Cancer. So talking about stuff, something going on online as well. This could be older people connected with some stuff. Somebody could be real stuck out here in this energy. Show me more information. So if there's a marriage situation, then there is, or somebody talking about giving a gift to do something that's real toxic around death matter. If this is a bribe, somebody's using gifts for sex to get some death matter out here, then I see the word murder already today. If you don't walk away from that crap, you're in trouble. You don't have a right to take somebody's life away unless you sit in a position as a leadership and by the word of God on what's been coming out about Nephilim nonsense and people mixing themselves in an unforbidden way and turning cuckoo giant crazy. But you just taking matters in your own hands, somebody's off. But there is a death matter out here going on. Somebody needs to get up in here that is in a place of authority and put some giant freaking nasty down. Somebody's sexuality card came out. I think it was the Aries reading. Show me more information. The bear. There's business attached to some of you all. Okay? This is jealous and overbearing stuff with the bear. Or Russia connections could be out here as well. And somebody's emotions are out here. Okay, well, anyway, it's extreme emotions. Real extreme emotions around something real forbidden out here. Somebody is like explosive in something with your energy. That's not normal. I'll get it later and tell you what it is on the next video. Sports. I had a very well-known sports player come out on my other platform today. Behind closed doors. The word drugs are here. Okay, drugs I think came out in the Aries reading as well. Show me Cancer. Is somebody watching somebody doing something? So a beloved one, a lover. You do have all this love stuff out here. And if it's true, then somebody jealous around you. And if it's not lawful for you, something crazy going on with it. These emotions are extreme out here. Okay? Anyway, a housekeeper connection is, if you have housekeeper connections and they're out here around something, says there's a truthful person that is known in a wide way and respected. So if you are, then you've got a kook around something, or you're the kook around somebody who is that way as well. I don't know. Anyway, you interpret it. This is what's going on around Cancer energy, but you're being warned out here. I feel like you need to walk away from something and not be afraid to do it. If you know about something that is forbidden going on, or something that's around somebody that you need to give some type of a truth in some matter. Somebody upright is out here. The letter R, and then here's the K and the C. Rick. Somebody's name is Rick, or an RV. The pictograph here is a V. That's interesting. Or the car, the C and the R. Anyway, the R is a headship of something. And this is a removal, and you're going to cooperate. Somebody's out of control out here. Jealous, and some business is out here around something. This is the Judgment card in the deck as well. This is the Raito. It sounds like the radio, or somebody's overhearing something. Just kind of sounds because you listen to the radio. So I'll bring those in. This is going to be justice for something. So we get this fired up. This is the torch. It keeps coming out. And something's around a fire situation, and something's protection out here. This is a fire protection card. Came out like this. And somebody perceives something, and death is around something out here with it, and sex matters. Something very forbidden is out here, and somebody is upright around somebody playing games out here in a very toxic way, folks. And there's going to be justice assured on something that's going on. This is justice here, okay? It's just a matter of time. Once that clicks, the arm of God's going to take somebody out, or a bunch of people's going to, I don't know, die. This is a sea of people when the death card comes out. This is about forgiveness of something. Either you can or you can't. I don't know. It's going to cost you, though, if you don't. But some people don't have their soul, and they'll never be forgiven by God because they've crossed the line. Anyway, the R, the C, the K, the Y, the V, Vicky, Ricky, the W, the J, Jackie is out here. Mikey is out here with the M. Those are the letters that came out. Any of those letters. Give me just a second. We'll go to the next house. Good luck, Cancer. Hopefully you're able to get up and do what you need to do. God will be with you if you do what's right. All right. Let's see. Leo. Welcome in, guys. Or the cross watcher to Leo. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Leo. King of Wands has really showed himself today. So let's see what's going to come out with you all with that. Show me Leo energy. What's going on with Leo? Hold on, let me light an incense real quick. I feel led to. I keep hearing that song. Oh, take the money and run. No, I don't think so. Somebody's a little thief somewhere. Ain't gonna work out for you. All that investment stuff was showing up in one of the other readings backwards. You die early for thievery and a curse goes into your home and abides there for thievery, folks. It's very karmic. It's found in the commandments of God. Okay? Somebody's jealous over some stuff. This wants to come out. This is war. It's nuclear for some people. Like I said, I seen the word war, World War III came out on my other platform, but before I went over there, the word war in another deck came out. So we got warfare. Just in general, energy's coming out. But this is a jealousy card and strife, and so there's something evil going on. Where envy and strife is, there's every evil work. So that wants to pop out. It's a bit crazy. There he is. So if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. Because it goes either way because there's a warfare going on out here. Show me more information. The King of Wands has really highlighted itself today. The Two of Wands in the... is that the Two of Wands? No, it's the Page of Wands in the reverse. This is mischievous stuff that's got messages around it. Ain't good news. Somebody thinks it's good news. It ain't good news. Somebody doing something in a very mischievous way. There's y'all's energy, the sun. So if you're humble, then you are. And whoever's not, they're puffed up in their freaking pride. Okay? Or maybe you're dealing with the Gemini. The sun is going in Gemini right now as well. The letter Q could be attached to something out here, but somebody got messages. It is fiery, and I keep getting that fiery card, and I keep getting the torch out of the runes that want to pop out. Okay, and everything's fire out here with you, Leo, or connections to Leo. And the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is about having 8 out of 10 cups invested in something. Somebody, I think it was a Taurus reading, was just begging and negotiating about a contract around some stuff, but it was all mischievous there in that reading. Let's see. Let's look at these messages real quick. Show me these messages. 8 of Cups wants to jump out of this deck. So it's here twice at the bottom of the other deck. This is about getting into unity, and somebody really wasn't in unity in that other reading. I think it was with Taurus. Okay? And it was backwards. Ten of Pentacles is underneath that, which is large sums of money around some stuff. And a banker came out today when I read. And so walking away from something, these messages. If you are at the upright party and you're forcing yourself to walk away from something, then something's positive for you. Because you know somebody's being stupid and mischievous around something. Or that's you being that way. But these messages are about even possibly going and traveling somewhere for wrong reasons secretly. Either somebody's exposing that or they want you to do something. There's some type of warfare around why that's trying to go on. So premeditating, death of a person, death of an idea. Look, the torch again. That's incredible to me. Well, something, if there's an arsony energy around something, then so be it. There's a bunch of money around something. This is a death of a person, death of an idea, or resting after a broken heart. This could be being underneath the knife. If you're dealing with medical situations as well. If it's in the reverse, it's my going to hell card. If this is a funeral stuff going on and there's something about a cremation attached to something. Last night when I read for the elements, we got real heavy death issues were coming out. The coffin was there on some stuff as well. Show me more information. We have the World card in the reverse, which has a meaning of an all-consuming fire in the pictograph language. There's something nuclear going on. Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse. Somebody's trying to lay down new foundation, and then they want you to put your walls down with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. It's mischievous communication that we're looking at, Leo. Okay? If you deal with another Leo, or there's two feminines, Queen of Cups is also here. If somebody's really trying to pour on some sweets for you to get into unity on something out here, if something's over. And that's it with the World card being here. The word for ash in the pictograph is also here. Something fiery around you all. If you're fixing to go somewhere, you might want to make sure things are unplugged, because there's just way too much fire showing itself out here around you. If that was past energy, somebody has knowledge of that. If you walk away from somebody that you know is trying to be mischievous, or you know they're jealous, or there's some type of competition around something, and you're not going to get engaged with this, and something does look very bright for you. Show me Leo. Toxic. Something going on out here. Justice. Okay, well, somebody keeps getting, so the Torch card is a justice card. Somebody gonna get some justice for something that's going on. This says that something's very unhealthy and poisonous. Somebody got nasty behaviors out here. There's delusions, okay, with this toxic card. Show me, Leo, what do they need to know? Lust. Okay, well, somebody got nasty behaviors. Somebody's good. You need to walk away from this. If you give into it, it's going to bite you right in the rear end. This says forbidden fruit. Somebody's not committal, non-committal, sexual energy, and there's a tragedy out here, folks, is what the card says. This also says uncontrollable desires and appetite for sex. It just keeps coming out. Whoever's watching my platform, God's got your number, and you are not going to sit here and be some kook, some sexual freak in our earth realm. God's fixing to give you a tower. Like, no, if this is somebody trying to come back around and being slutty out here, she's a freaking slut in the reverse, because they want a tickety-tack on somebody's electronics. They premeditated some nonsense. Now get up and make the right decision. There's a decision card. It says a wrong reason is out here. Why? Because it's mischievous communication. They ain't really in love with you, because the Queen of Cups is out here. And underneath that is the King of Wands again with the little magician. Somebody trying to manipulate crap. Whoever the person is for you, they really are not in unity. They're wanting to pull their britches down in a very nasty way to get what they want. Whatever that means for you. The Lovers in the reverse. Okay. It's out here. And then the War card. They're trying to... If you had war with this person, they're lying. They're trying to say, oh, I want to make peace. That was all in the Aries reading. And it was nothing but a lie. It was, I'm sorry, but something real toxic is out here. They want you to think that they want, you to put your walls down, to rebuild something. It's a freaking lie. And so you better be concerned about this. Okay, there's the privileged lady. If you really are privileged, you'll get up and do the right thing. Somebody sets up in some position here, then so be it. With the Empress types of energies. Show me, Leo, a business deal. And a bad thing is going to be made right, however you deal with something. And tremble, sweat, and move with vexation and fear. And that word fear just came out in, I think it was the Cancer reading. Somebody did have fear there. Anyway, if you know what to do, then you know what to do. This is I will. This is very forceful energy. And if you will do something, a bad thing is going to be made right on some business deal that's tried to go down in a really nasty way. And you need to put somebody who's not upright in fear. Okay? There's a weapon out here. Somebody's trying to be forceful and you're going to do something. Because the yes card came out in, I think it was a Taurus reading where all that negotiating stuff was. Came out twice. It came out in the reverse and it came out in the upright as well. Somebody was begging for somebody to say yes to something. Or they did in the past, and in that reading somebody was also being watched for jail. Because somebody's illegal somewhere. But God's going to make something out for good for somebody who's been taken advantage of out here. Okay, something about I love your eyes. It's nonsense. The Lovers is in the reverse. No, they don't. They don't. Anyway, a housekeeper just came out in the Cancer reading as well. So somebody's a housekeeper somewhere, then they are. If you're an upright party, then you are. If you're not, then you're not. We talked about that the other day. I talked about a personal housekeeper that did it crazy. Anyway, the key came out today in the general reading, folks. Whatever. Anyway, show me Leo. A lawyer. Somebody have to get a lawyer. Making a decision. A Scorpio is out here attached to something. Specifically, she's right here, Queen of Cups. She looks like she's real bored or something. Somebody's a freaking monster. It's because they mix themselves. Anyway, a court trial is going to go down. Anyway, Scorpio energy goes back to death matters as well. So, your last message is, what is this? This is the Gibo. This is my technology rune. And that's exactly what I already talked about. It's showing it. Somebody wants you to pull your britches down and tickety-tack on somebody's electronics. God said on my other platform today that somebody's caught on those electronics and it was going to be returned to its former condition in that reading. And somebody trying to come down and say, nah, I want it my way. No, I don't think so. They got a little gift that they want to, be reciprocated with you. And they want to say, I want to make a bad thing right, but they're a liar. This is not healing. This is mischievous. It's going to bite you. It's toxic. But if you take that gift, you're cursed, according to God. This is about being a little, hospitable and crap. And if you are a hospitable person, somebody doing something around you, because it was showing so in the Cancer reading. Somebody upright was there. And so all the upright people that somebody's jealous or trying to do some crap, or there's money around something, or something illegal is around something, and they're trying to come back around, you've had aught anywhere with somebody, if they're really not keeping the ways of God, I would really be leery of that person. For some of you all, this is your ex. It's a letter G, but it looks like an X. And it's a possible betrayal in a love situation that's going on out here as well. And the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. One to pull her britches down. Or that's you, Leo. Whatever it is, bad karma coming to somebody is in the negative of this room. You better be afraid, because God's going to tell your stuff all day long. Tremble, sweat, move with vexation. If they don't get what they want, they're explosive. They got a weapon. I guess they do. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Go on now. Stupidness. Ain't got time for freaks like this. Anyway, don't do the business deal with them, because it's really toxic out here. The letter A, the SH, the V, the W, and the J is out here. What else came out? I think that was it. The M and the R also could be pulled out here as well. And something very illegal is going on around something. Mischievous people really think that they're going to get away with being crazy. And they're crazy. That's delusional. The word delusion is on that toxic card. Somebody just thinks sex can get them whatever they want. It's getting them hell is what it's getting them. It's ridiculous. Hold on. All right. Let's go to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Welcome in, guys. Or the cross watcher. Show me what's going on with Virgo. Heartbreak. I just seen the Three of Swords. Show me Virgo. I've seen this before. I've seen a puzzle. And sometimes when you're putting puzzles together, you think you have a piece that fits. And when you get it in there, it ain't going to fit. And sometimes people want to try to really force it, but it ain't the right piece. Okay? And so somebody's trying to force something or did try to force something that just looked similar to the shape of something that should be there, but it's not. I don't know who that's for, but you need to really investigate something that's going on. Or somebody did that in the past, try to force something, and now they're paying a heavy price for it. If it fits, it fits. If it don't, it don't. Stop trying to force something. So there's the contract that keeps coming out today. Okay? Or somebody's trying to make that business deal really go down. But this is a plotting card. At a crossroad. Show me Virgo. Four of Cups. This is somebody in apathy. They don't care. You can't appease them. Got people sneaking around trying to get up in here to take their little plate here. And they don't care about nothing but themselves. The Ten of Cups. Something about your home or emotions around something. Seven of Cups. It's too watery out here, Virgo. Or whoever you're dealing with. The Fool returns to vomit like a dog returns, or like a fool returns to folly, like a dog returns to vomit. Somebody's got signatures on this contract out here. It's a signature card. Four of Pentacles. They greedy for gain. All about money. There's somebody really dreaming up something out here with the Seven of Cups. They don't care about something. It's too watery out here. This is confusion with the Seven of Cups. Show me Virgo. Knowledge. This is grudges with the Four of Pentacles as well. So we got another Cup card. This is that card that came out in the reverse today. The little knight in shining armor. If there's apologies around you, it's real emotional. And if some of y'all are dealing with somebody, don't give her a rip, whether an apology happens or not, or they're just trying to play with that energy to get their way on, hey, shake your hand. Whoever you are, somebody's got confusing energy around situation. They really got a lot of emotion out here with your connection. Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is about equal giving and taking. You really better make sure. Somebody's trying to move on past something here with trying to have a rite of passage to go somewhere, to do something. Maybe you do have the rite of passage, but somebody out here don't care about nothing. They got grudges. They're not going to open up, or because somebody didn't open up, somebody took it upon themselves to sign something out here. There's knowledge around Virgo energy. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see what this is. Show me that Seven of Cups. Something's got a consequence, or did have a consequence to whatever this is, with shaking hands for a contract. Show me the Seven of Cups for Virgo. The Two of Cups in the reverse. This is not, oh, look at all this cups. Either you're dealing with a water sign, or just something is very much emotional out here. And somebody really is not in unity out here. There's a consequence if you do shake hands out here, because somebody really isn't in unity, or you don't need to be in unity with this person on this choice. This is about decisions with the Seven of Cups. Okay, if there's a marriage situation, then there is. Show me more information. Seven of Cups on the Seven of Cups. Well, there's too much water out here. You really need to pay attention to what you're feeling then. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's confused about how they feel around you, or that's you. Okay, making choices intimately, or somebody's got some grudges because they were ignored or pushed away. The Four Cups can be, a rejection card. Somebody's trying to pour on their sweets, boy, in a really big way out here with your connections. This is about choices. Somebody's a vet or a veterinarian, or maybe a veteran. I had military real strong, but somebody also works as a veterinarian. That's coming through as well. Somebody drives a vet. Is that a car? Anyway, the V and the T is out here. Anyway, the W and the T is wet. There's all kinds of watery stuff, or maybe you live by the ocean, or something's happened. We got that energy here showing up. I don't know, you interpret it, but there's a lot of water out here. Show me Virgo. Lust. They want to do something with sex and a contract. Okay? Jumped over on that Two of Wands. It's forbidden. It's a sexual forbidden tragedy out here. Okay? Is what the card says. We have something extreme going on. It's nothing but water. It's extreme out here. This is about decisions or cutting something or someone off, because there's going to be a consequence with this. Show me Virgo. The past. Somebody stuck up, cut somebody off in the past. Now something extreme is going on around some nonsense attached to something, or somebody's, I don't know. You got triggers out here. Somebody who's triggered flashbacks, trauma bonds, inner child wounds. Somebody ain't whole out here with your connections. Okay, and the word said somebody's attracting toxic nonsense around something that they're trying to do. It's real toxic because something's forbidden around lustful things, and somebody shaking hands with lustful contracts in a very intimate way. Show me Virgo. Or this is a family member to you. Got something going on. Show me what's in the hidden space for Virgo. What do they need to know, please? Boundaries. And the universe comes out. So you need to put some boundaries up. Having some boundaries is important. It says the universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Let everything take its course. Okay? Whatever happened in the past in a very lustful way, if this is past energy and God's trying to get you to move forward, to do some inner work, or to open up so that you can move forward to somebody, I don't know, you interpret it. If you think somebody is somebody that was guided towards you and they're toxic around you, it's a lie. If this is somebody from your past, I don't know, you interpret it. I don't like this energy. And something is very much emotional though going on around you. Show me Virgo. There's too much confusion out here with 2 7 of Cups coming out. Okay, this is despair. Well, it is, man. It's emotional everywhere. Okay, so whatever it is, you got a choice to make, Virgo. And twin flame or something like that. That crap. I get so sick of seeing that card. Somebody wears a mask out here, folks, around your energy. Somebody's soul in a marriage situation. We just seen the 4 of Wands. It's very much emotional. And somebody needs to put up a boundary, or there's going to be a consequence, or because somebody did put up a boundary that or maybe shouldn't have been there. For some case, they went down a wrong road on a matter out here. Anyway, you got choices to make. Show me Virgo. Your soul's on the line. Live or die. Okay? Elohim's going to make your enemy flee 7 ways. So whoever's trying to do contracts and things around a person out here and put confusion and all this emotional nonsense, if this is bribery, then some type of bribery has been out here. God's fixing to get up for the righteous and make an enemy flee 7 ways. It says there is a positive force at work, so just relax. You need to get out. If you're sitting here, you need to let God be the lifter of your head, man, or lady, or whoever I'm talking to. Whatever happened in the past is the past. Somebody's trying to come back around, trying to be lustful around you. You need to put a boundary up and tell them no. Something positive God is saying is working, but you need to trust. Somebody got an enemy out here. Show me Virgo. Paperwork is attached to some stuff. Look, the mask card. It's right here. Somebody wears a mask around you, or that's you. I don't know who I'm talking to, both sides. God says run from this. Okay? You have India connections, then you do. Whether they're upright or not, for any given person, then you do. If you got hospital paperwork attached to something, then you do. Well, anyway, somebody's being watched somewhere for illegal things. What that means for you, God's saying to those of you who are in this despair and all this emotion, He's fixing something for you. Rip their mask off, God. So, this is eternity. There's death matters around something. Okay, so if this paperwork is death certificate of something, then so be it, whatever. Somebody's died out here for somebody's case. Somebody's wearing a mask around it. This is a radical change going to take place because those of you who've got enemies, God's going to make them flee 7 ways. This is a victory, and this is maximum protection. Whoever's going to jail in these readings will go to jail. So, water rune comes out. That's incredible. This is the Laguz. This represents watery stuff. Okay? It's got the field of the Hangman, which you got 2 cards that go back to that house with the 7 of Cups. Could be a strong Pisces connected with you. Don't have to be. This is complex. What's going on with whatever you're dealing with out here with all this emotional stuff. Okay, this is an embarrassment, or God's fixing to embarrass your enemy. Okay, God says for you to run from this contract. Somebody's trying to come back around because somebody's got a mask on. Okay, so anyway, the letter L, the letter R, and the letter Y, the V, the J, the W came out in your reading. Those are all the letters. All right, let's go on to the next house. Give me just a second. Stop crying. I'm hearing stop crying. Get up, wipe your tears, and stop crying. Somebody's sitting here like this. If you're somebody that's watching somebody like this with Virgo connections and it's in your power to lift somebody up out of some nonsense, you need to do so. Okay? Somebody needs to stand in the gap somewhere for somebody who's really going through a really hard time. That's what we're called to do in the earth. Somebody's soul is out here really going through something real extreme because of something in the past that's taken place. Somebody made a wrong move. We all have, but somebody's sitting here, even in their emotions still. And that's a nasty place to be. It really is. Let God be the lifter of your head, because He is. If you've got your soul, then you do. If you've got your soul and you believe in God, you have no excuse but to show up the way God tells you and I to show up. And sometimes you've got to get up and put your action in a positive place, and your emotions will line up with that. You've got to have faith. Okay. Libra. All right, Libra connections, welcome in. Let's see what's going on with you all. Show me Libra. What's going on with Libra? So this is coming out crossing. This is a 7 of Wands. This is standing your ground. If sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. I don't know. King of Pentacles is coming out here. Something at work, or you are dealing with the earth energy. 8 of Wands. If somebody's handing off a message, you need to make sure that's not by a fool, or you're going to drink some damage out here. Somebody wearing a mask in this picture, and the mask just came out in the Virgo reading. So if that's a Virgo for you all, fine. Then the mask was there twice, and you've got somebody that's sitting here with the mask and roaring. Okay, at the same time, if you're in the truth, you can stand up against that nonsense and still get a victory. There's messages, real quick messages, or going somewhere, or somebody handing some messages off here. Also, death is attached to something. This can transform everything, man. And then the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, again, this goes back to that investment that keeps coming out. Paperwork, things like that. This is waiting on an investment. Somebody's nothing but a scoundrel for some people. Somebody can go sit in jail with maximum protection. Okay, somebody's a thief, getting everybody else's family trees all chained up on some stuff. Look, the Pentacle is there as well. Well, this is secret money, secret sex, secret contracts, all the rest. FBI 8877. 2 7s and 2 8s are out here. 1978, or somebody's 78 years old or 87 years old. Anyway, 88 is a tower. That tower was just in somebody else's reading. I think it was a Leo reading. Let's see what this is. Show me that 8 of Wands for Libra. The M or the R is here. That somebody's wanting to spread a rumor. That's rumor. Ran back into itself. Or to get a room because your genitals are here. It's going to cost you. If somebody's calling some whore up with a mask on to do something because they got money. The energy is out here. I only say that because all that sex stuff keeps coming out. Okay? Somebody's married out here. The King of Pentacles represents a husband energy. So the 4 of Wands is a celebration card. It's a marriage card. Something secretive out here around the 4 of Wands. If this is a fire situation or arsony, all that arsony nonsense was all over the Leo reading. That's my house burning card. Okay, it's the Lovers. It's like this. Somebody's trying to make a decision out here, intimate decisions. Somebody got marriage situations out here. If somebody's cruel or is in anxiety around something, show me the Lovers. This is a choice. A movie is out here. Yeah, we got headquarters coming out here in the pictograph language. An RV, if there's somebody going away to where the ocean is, or water connections in an RV, or camping on something is out here, and there's some type of communication. Somebody's got a judgment on something. So this is like having to stand your ground. It's here twice on this communication, putting a judgment on a choice, because something's going to transform in a really big way out here, Libra, with your connections out here. Show me the Death. Queen of Swords crossing this King of Pentacles. If your ex is trying to contact you, or this is an investigator, because FBI and things go back to that, somebody is being watched for some stuff out here. There's a judgment. This is like having another evaluation to put a judgment on something. Somebody's crosswayed on a decision out here. And show me the Queen of Swords. She's not showing up upright or in the reverse. So somebody plays both sides, and this is somebody in the FBI, then they are, whether they kook or not. Show me the Queen of Swords, or something with your exes out here. Show me Libra. Queen of Wands coming out on her, and the Pentacle is also coming out. That's a lost pregnancy for some of y'all. Could be the other woman out here. This is the contract. This is backwards. This is fraudulent. Something fraudulent is going on. Devil out here on something. That's an imposter. If this is an investigator, you got an investigator around you. This shows somebody can get a maximum protection out here. That contract is here as well. Ace of Pentacles twice. If there is something by water, because the Death card goes back to a sea of people or the ocean, then you got a boat here attached to something going on. There's two feminines out here, and somebody's married, or your ex is still meddling somehow. Somebody is being very defensive out here in this reading with Libra connections as an imposter. Somebody is trying to get a death done. And somebody is incredible that the word out here is melting with affliction. So if there is a house fire situation or a building fire situation, and somebody's melting in some type of affliction, look what's underneath that devil card. We see somebody standing back with fire in their hand as an oppressive energy. If you are living somewhere where a volcano can go off, it's still showing us fire types of stuff out here. And the Leo, that's all it was fire energy. And in the Virgo reading, it was water everywhere. Whatever that means, it takes water to put the fire out as well. So there's some type of a contract around something. This is murder with the devil. This is toxic energy with the devil. An imposter is out here. Somebody's boss is also an imposter. Show me, Libra, or that's you. This is piercing energy. Show me more information. Forbidden love affair. Well, it shows so. You got the other woman out here. Okay? Whether it's your ex, you're still screwing around with your ex or not, or your spouse is doing something, it's forbidden. There's temptations. This is a temptation card. Well, it's how could you be tempted with that? But the devil represents temptation. It's devilish. It says given into pleasures and flirting out here. Somebody's returning back to do it. Okay? There's history here with somebody. Okay, you know this person, or your spouse knows this person. Or it is your ex trying to still do something around you. Lost. Somebody, the devil's out here. Emptiness, feeling invisible, cutting off, or running away. And so I think it was the Virgo reading, or it was the Leo reading. Somebody was told, run from this. Okay? Somebody's dealing with somebody very toxic. They are obsessed. There's obsession out here really, really bad. They won't leave you alone. They're clingy. Then somebody just won't leave somebody alone. This is like, I'm obsessed and I can't let you go. That also has a meaning of an ex. And the ex comes out on this platform all the time. Anyway, I just heard if I can't have you, nobody will. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You're going to go to jail for some crap is what's going to take place with you. She's out here on a death matter. It says somebody is going to go to maximum protection than they are on investing in a murder. They're obsessed with some crap out here. So the message is in the reverse. This is like popping up. And anyway, somebody's got sexual stuff that's forbidden out here. Love affairs around some nonsense. Stupid stuff. The writer is here. We have the fish in the reverse. This is a finance card. Can go to business. Let me see here what all it says. This is 34. It says money and resources and business. Water is here. If that's a Virgo, they had nothing but water there. Okay? You do have that here with the death card. This is inheritances. Somebody's going to jail for something illegal with money. It's in the reverse, or somebody could have drowned around some toxic love affair nonsense. They're being judged out here. A teacher or school connections could also be out here around the stupid war nonsense. They're not going to get away with it. There's a murder out here somewhere around your energy, Libra. Or you're the murderer, I don't know. Or somebody's trying to murder you, or they did. The water rune jumps out. Well, it's here. It was all in the Virgo reading. Every card was just about water, and then the water rune came out. This is very complex what's going on here. Okay, but God's showing there's going to be some type of justice on some stuff. Somebody's going to go to prison or back to prison or something like that. Some type of an embarrassment is around something, or was, and somebody's done some backwards deal to get somebody killed on something. I guess so. This is complex when it comes out. The letter L, the M, the R, the V, the W. I think those are all the letters that came out. But you got history here with some people around your energy space and this warfare that's going on. And if somebody don't do what's right and you get caught up in doing something, you don't run from this. You're going to regret it in a really bad way. Or somebody already does regret something and they think they're going to try to fix something by some mischievous nonsense because they're full of the freaking devil. I don't know. These messages are coming though around you and you need to run from it. Nobody's worth you going to hell. All right. All right, Scorp. Let's see what's going on with you all. Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can tell you what the Most High just showed me. I don't really have a release, but anyway. Show me Scorpio. God. We have the head of something here, or your dad, or somebody works for the law, or somebody's name is Dick, or somebody's a real jerk that way. The D and the C and the K came out. And somebody's going to even out some scales around your energy, okay? A door is out here around something at your work. The truth is coming out here, Scorpio. Warfare goes back to the Emperor as well. 10 of Pentacles, large sums of money or a commitment to something, okay? This can be a police card, okay? If somebody, the truth about somebody saying I'm sorry, if the Aries reading had somebody saying I'm sorry, it was all backwards in their reading. So if you are and you're upright and you keep the ways of God, then good. Somebody is going to be bent for something out here. There's large sums of money attached to some things, and so be it. There is a returning energy. There's a judge out here, and the word judge came out somewhere. So there's going to, and then the word court trial came out today as well. Something legal is around you all, just right off the bat, Scorpio, or you just work for the law. Show me this Emperor, please. Something about somebody's shoes, or maybe somebody has a lot of shoes. I don't know what that means, but it's showing itself to me. Or somebody's feet are very prominent to something going on for somebody. Okay? Whatever that means. Just given what I see. There's the torch. Okay, well, this is, either something is inspiring to you or not, or this is some type of a death matter where somebody, what is that called? I just said it a minute ago. I've just been talking so much. Cremation energy. Somebody's dad was cremated out here around something. 6 of Pentacles is equal giving and taking around this Emperor energy. If you're resting after something and you are starting something fresh and it is upright and you're putting a right judgment on something, then some type of justice is out here for you. Okay? Walking away from something is here. I get a really strange feeling right now. Real strange feeling. Really, really strange energy right now. Your kids out here attached to something. Show me the Justice card. The Fool. Tennessee is out here. Somebody's foolish and somebody's foolish for signing some stuff on a contract. Okay? And money, or somebody's going to get fired for some of your cases as well. The letter T and the D. Donald Trump is here. DT. This has a meaning of the law in the Hebraic language. It's all over the place in your reading out here. Okay. Now I'm just saying Donald Trump because the president has come out the last 2 days when I've read. Okay. So it's out here. There's a judge involved in some stuff and something about something being written or signed or something contractuals around something with the matter. Some type of premeditation of something's also showing itself to me. There's a lot of money around your energy for Scorpio connections. There's a demon out here. Or somebody's got great big breasts is involved in something as well, showing itself. Somebody took something out here that is not theirs. Okay? If somebody died over that matter, then I got eternity out here, and somebody's got a death matter out here. Okay? Somebody's husband's involved in something, and the Emperor's out here twice. There's definitely war going on because we've seen it all day. If there's a police officer involved in some crap and something illegal's going on with it, somebody's going to get bent, or 2 people are going to get bent, because it shows 2 cats in this scale here. If the scales aren't even, God says it's abominable to him. Show me this. This is about healing something when the Temperance comes out. And something about a river. There's a spy. You got legal matters around you, Scorpio. Let me go to the next deck. Making a decision, going back and forth. Secret physical exchanging as well. Show me Scorpio. Emotions in the river. Either somebody don't have emotions or their emotions are just everywhere. Okay? Especially in the Virgo reading. My God. It was everywhere. This says like waves. In and out. Crashing. Unpredictable. Again, this is about, getting your balance. Like waves. Watery stuff. Something by water is here today when I read. Somebody drowned. I guess they did. I send you love and light. Show me more information. Toxic energy is out here. Unhealthy, poison, okay, nasty behaviors are out here around something going on with Scorpio energy. Okay, well, somebody's unstable and unbalanced. Look at all the law stuff that keeps coming out. Frozen. Water also freezes. It goes back to your emotions as well. Not speaking. So somebody don't have any emotions out here. Not taking any kind of action is also out here. It's causing this to go on. It's people wrestling back and forth. It's emotional. Okay. Show me Scorpio. Somebody got problems out here. Okay. A proposal in the... Look at that. It hits, so this deck is sitting here right beside me. This was the top card. This jumps out and it flips this card over, and it's the proposal card. And it's the ring, but the proposal's in the reverse. Interesting. Well, something's happened around somebody's marriage. I guess something very toxic is out here around it. A surprise. If you are getting married and it's lawful for you to, somebody's toxic around something with it. You got a fool around something, or somebody signed a marriage contract. Okay, this is signatures, and this is a contract card for death purposes to go down. It's if there's somebody's being investigated, then they are. Somebody secretly, physically exchanged something for that. I had the Black Widow come out the other day, so whatever that is, eternity is out here, and somebody, a death of a person is also here. Okay? If this was a bribe, or somebody out of the law did some crap in a very illegal way just because they sat where they sat, then they're involved in something out here. It shows 2 people going to jail, though. There would be justice for something out here. Show me Scorpio. Just a second. What kind of words do you want Scorpio to know? It says the ex is out here doing some crap. They're also using kids to get some type of information. It's very dangerous of you folks to put your kids in a position to do something. Somebody's an antichrist out here. It's dangerous. Foster care, or there's just children attached to some stuff. A niece came out. Where did it go? I know I've seen the word niece. There it is. A niece came out, and a Cancer connection is out here. Somebody's going to get a victory for something. Somebody is going to get justice for something's going on. Okay? Witches. God says not to suffer a witch to live. I think it was the Virgo or the Libra reading, whichever one it was. God was going to make somebody's enemy just scatter 7 ways. That there was a positive force at work, and just to relax. Whoever's doing some crazy stuff and even getting kids and nieces and children up in here attached to some crap's really going to cost you. Because that coffin was on those children yesterday. It was very dumb of you. Show me Scorpio. Behind closed doors. Okay, to circle something round, to circle around for a renewal, that's this Temperance card. Let's heal something, baby. Something very toxic around it. Okay? To have a renewal, but a destruction is here with this. To circle around a large area is also written here. And vomit. Somebody is sick, folks. We're not going to get into it. People understand what that is. Okay? At a bar, somebody may have drank too much, got sick. A construction work or a worker is out here attached to something that's also going on. And a bus connection, or somebody you went to school with, or we got children involved in stuff with Scorpio connections out here. There's a contract in your hidden space around construction work for some of you all. Somebody's done something behind closed doors in a very sick way, where they're trying to get behind closed doors for a renewal, for some type of a destruction to take place on whatever the contract's about. Whether they work for the law or not, God says that there's going to be justice for something out here in this reading. So there's a victory showing. So got 2 that came up. The torch. It's here. It's a justice rune. Justice is here twice. So those of you in the upright, you're going to get justice. And those of you who are some type of stupid kook, you're going down. This whatever the fire stuff is, and this contract, and somebody doing something with construction work, something at a bar, or whatever that is, or somebody meeting up, having drinks, and doing some stupid stuff around that energy. All that fire was connected with Leo connections, whatever the crap that is. But anyway, the torch comes out. And this is about some type of a renewal of some sort, or a forgiveness, or the lack thereof on something that's taken place. But again, all day, that little apology has been false somewhere. Somebody trying to do something stupid out here for death purposes. Or they're trying to get out of something that they already did in the past for it. But they're not going to get away with it. Some type of misunderstanding around something. All hell's broke loose, I guess. If you can make something right, then you will. The K under the C, it looks like a V. And then the rebellion rune. Somebody don't give a rip what they're doing out here. This is the letter N, but it looks like an X. Or your X is using the kids to get some type of information, to get something stupid done. They're sick. They're a sicko. Or you are. Or was in something that's taking place. This is I don't care. And I don't care that you have to search for your necessities. Is what it represents. This is apathy. It's a rebellion rune. Somebody needs, there's danger out here. Okay? Somebody dealing with a witch and a half that's stubborn. Those letters came out. It's also an N. You have N connections real strong. And C and K connections out here real strong. A V connection. A D connection. Or 2D connections. Or families of Ds as well. Got a lot of letters that came out for Scorpio connections. All right. Don't worry. God's got everything under control. There's some type of victory coming for you all. God protect the children. All right, we're going to go to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, welcome in. Hopefully y'all are doing well, those of you in the upright or the cross watcher to Sagittarius. What's going on with this group of people, Most High God? Show me Sagittarius. We have a Tower and the Four of Wands. If you're married, then you are. Somebody knows something about, that's also my house fire. It also looks like camping grounds. I don't know. Tower is a tower. It could be storming as well. This is a paradigm shift. This is an eyewitness to something as well. This is a celebration around something, or somebody knows about some type of a celebrating energy. This is a shakeup for some people. The sun is out here. Okay, I think this word goes to vomit and being sick. Hold on, I want to make sure because I don't want to say that if it's wrong. This is oppression. Pressing in on someone's oppression. It's actually God that's going to do that to the wicked. You're going to reap what you sow for oppressing somebody out here. Okay? It's ridiculous. It's a retardation in the mind. The man of the earth, they oppress, is what God says. Something about a tattoo could be here, or an incision of something, or some type of a mark is attached to something. That's interesting. I have a tattoo on my arm. I'm a Sagittarius. Is it oppressing you because I have one? It's actually the pictograph of the sun on the horizon. It's right here. Speak on you, Ulva. Anyway, whatever that's about. Let's see. Somebody's stuck on something that's going on here. I guess so. Somebody is caught up in doing some crap where oppression is attached to this tower that's been talked about. Okay, we've got somebody all caught up in their own freaking web out here and some nonsense. And God already said today, it was talked about before it even came out on that other platform, that somebody's being caught on somebody's devices. And it was already being talked about. Okay? It's somebody's just stupid out here. Attached to some crap. And somebody's into sacrificing nonsense. We just had the Antichrist energy that just came out in the Scorpio connections. This goes back to sacrificing. If somebody sees something from a different perspective, then they do, because the eyeballs out here around, just in general energies showing up. But there's a word out here. Oh, no, it's not. But I still could pull it out here just because of the way that I also look at the Tower card. Somebody serves some God that doesn't have no power. No God has any power except for Jehovah, because he is the only God. All the demons got to take his command, and they even tremble. Okay, anyway, something very forceful and stormy is showing up out here. There's something about storming energies out here. This is a stormy waters card, and we see a bad storm that's destructive out here. If somebody's prideful, pride comes before a great destruction. If somebody's been real forceful around something, maybe around a celebrating situation, something destructive is out here, and somebody can go to jail for something, because it's always showing in the Scorpio reading. It's repeating out of these cards. Somebody is going to go to jail for some crap. Somebody works for the Hill, because Donald Trump just came out in the Scorpio reading. Anyway, Congress would be out here. That's my Congress card. The Hill. But the Three of Wands is about somebody trying to make their ships to come in. But somebody's doing something in a very prideful, stupid way. They're caught up in some crap out here. They traded on something to go down. They think they're celebrating something. Something's fixing to be a destructive energy on some stupid out here. It said somebody was trying to circle around for a renewal, and a destruction was there with the matter. And God just said to his people, those who are leaning into the Most High God, to just relax. Some positive force is at work, and he's going to make the enemy scatter 7 ways. You talk about scattering, he'll bring down a natural disaster on somebody out here, folks. And we're going to stand there and celebrate. that God's got our back. There's an eyewitness out here around something. So I know, I will know and believe are the mottos out here. The Seven of Pentacles, somebody stuck up inside of this investment that's come out all day on that contract. Somebody knows about that. Waiting, stuck, forcing something, or somebody did in the past. Your soulmates are out here, children, and somebody in the Scorpio reading was trying to use children, or they did in the past use children for some type of stupid thing, and now there's jail around some stuff for some of your cases. The word oppression in the tarot is out here in the pictograph, and the oppression card is here. Okay, well, anyway, secrets, okay, something with these secrets. There could be fear. There's a cut here. The word for cut is here. Okay, somebody's in the occult. Molten images are out here. One direction, and cutting something is in the other direction. And then it came out with the tower again. It's out here twice, folks. Anyway, somebody has all day wanted somebody to get up in here in unity, to oppress on somebody. You're an idiot. You really are an idiot. That's right, you're a giant fool is what God said. Somebody's stuck. Somebody knows they're stuck. Somebody knows that there's something about this oppressing energy and being forceful out here with an investment that was traded for somebody to try to get their ships to come in. It didn't work out for them because they got a great big tower on them, and they're caught up in their own little web that they weaved out here. Storming on some idiot. Because wickedness never gets you a victory, folks, ever. Show me Sagittarius. All you Sagittarians that are in the negative, because I'm dealing with some Sagittariuses from deep past stuff, kook. If you still have your soul, you better repent real quick, because there's towers on you. You already started a freaking tower. Fired up. This is about being angry, but it's in the reverse. Okay? Again, it's jumping over here on this trading card, and all day long, there's the revenge. Somebody's trying to act like they're putting their defenses down, but they're not. Somebody's got stupid revenge, oppressive energy. Trade with me, want to push in on somebody's oppression. Ain't gonna work out for you, fool. Stupid to me. You're just stupid to me. This fire is going to burn you. And somebody's trying to do something in a real physical way around arsony, folks. This My House Fire card, God's going to put it out. And then he's going to burn you. Trapped. Somebody is going to be trapped out here on the stupid thing. Your little ships aren't coming in. Because you're wicked. We have a clown. Okay, well, somebody's trapped. They don't want to look like a clown. But look, every secret thing is going to be judged. Like King Solomon says at the end of his life. Let us hear the whole conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into a judgment. 2 towers are out here. Somebody getting judged hard. And you and I can never escape it. Somebody worked a deceitful work out here, thought they were going to take some revenge, and God says, you can't wear those shoes, they only belong to him. Vengeance is only his. Salvation is only his. Nobody's going to get you out of nothing, whatever happened in the past, except by your righteousness. For God shall bring every work into a judgment, every little secret thing, which the moon is out here on this nonsense, whether it be good or evil. And somebody took revenge in a very nasty way, and they're trapped. It's something evil is out here being judged for it. And there's the little side piece. Okay, well, I guess your little side piece, and then the magnifying glass is here. This is taking a deeper look at something, and then there's that twin flame. This is card. Are you doing somebody's got bright red hair attached to something? Then you are. If somebody did get burned in something out here, like in a very physical way, though, and died in that matter, you're going to pay for something that you did in a revengeful way. Okay, somebody's got a mistress out here. There's a secret hookup trying to go on through this trading nonsense. Somebody got nasty sexual behaviors, because that's all that's been coming out all day. Somebody taking a deeper look at something going on, and you are going to get trapped if you get into engage in this stupid stuff. There will be revenge that comes out of a matter. Somebody trying to be very forceful and knows that somebody's being very forceful out here, or they were in the past. Somebody lost their ever-loving flipping mind. Heavy storms. Somebody's getting a natural disaster on them. Showing so. We just went through it. A weapon that divides the flesh. Okay. Well, anyway, you go and take your revenge. God's going to take revenge on you. You'll reap what you sow. Vomit. Somebody is sick out here. Stupidness. Somebody will be charged. It shows somebody going to jail. You're going to jail. You're just not getting out of it. You're going to jail. You're stuck up in the stupid thing. Okay? Jehovah's going to get the last say. Not you. Not me. God is. He's judging something out here. Get over it. It looks like God's going to press you in an oppression now. Fools eat vomit. Don't got time for people like this, folks, in our earth realm. Show me what's in the hidden space for Sagittarian energies. A baby is out here attached to something, or your children was used in the past for information with X energies on some stupid thing going on. That baby's come out all day. Also, work matters in a connection. Every evil work's fixing to get judged, and something's gone on. And secrets, a book, knowledge. Look, somebody's going to go to jail. You should be concerned. All this money, this fraudulent crap is out here, and somebody just needs to trust, and we will. God's going to judge for us, folks. He's going to judge for us. At the bottom of this deck is the house. It's the White House, or your home. There's a house fire energy out here around something. Or there was, or somebody tried to do that to you around something going on. Where's that other deck? We'll just take a rune. God's already spoken here in this energy. Show me Sagittarius. Sick of these fools. So, a little plot around a relationship. Ain't gonna work out for you. The letter D is here. Okay? Anyway, the DA. As a repeat witness here, and it bears to be repeated again because I read it on the other platform. You think you're getting up here? There's been a lot of legal stuff come out today, folks, and if you don't open your mouth in a truth, you're screwed. False witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaks lies shall not escape. Somebody's trapped out here on some crap. They don't want to look like a clown, but they trapped on doing something out here. Okay? Because you falsely witnessed about something with children in the past, using something, or said something did or didn't happen around fire energies. And God says that you're going to be punished for this. The other scripture says that a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaks lies shall perish. Somebody's dying. You can't escape that. Every little stupid work that you did out here, thought you were a big shot, got you killed. Those are God's words. I fear him. Obviously, somebody in this energy don't. People are thieves. God says you're getting charged. Your big fat name somewhere means nothing to God. Our righteousness means everything to him alone. That's it. It's plotting things around a relationship. Stupid nonsense out here. And you're willing to go to eternity and burn. You talk about you trying to burn something. You're going to burn in the end of something out here. God's going to give you what you want. You want a fire? Fine. A fire goes before God and burns up his enemy. You go ahead and burn eternally. That's what you want so bad. Get in the fire then, you fools. Stupidness. Got people burning little children in their stupid occultic nonsense. God's going to get up and avenge for that crap. That's a righteous anger. People are retarded, folks, doing crazy stuff, really thinking that, well, yeah, this is the way to go. God says that, you think that this is the way that seems right, but he says at the end of it is death. Killing yourself, and you don't even realize what you're doing. I'm amazed at how much energy, folks, comes out on this platform of people doing wickedness to another person. They don't even think that, not even think for 1 second that I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. Would you want somebody to do that to you? Because it's going to happen to you. You reap what you sow. God says he ain't going to be mocked by any of us. Whatsoever you sow, you're going to reap it. And you can't escape that. Somebody going to die for some stuff, for false witnessing and stuff. You're not going to escape it. Anyway, let's go to the next house. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn or cross watchers. Show me Capricorn energy. Hold on, I want to light another incense here. Oh, you are going to let go. You are going to let go. Whoever's dealing with Capricorn energies, somebody's saying, I'm never going to let go. You are going to let go. You are. Those of you who are in the negative of that energy. This is coming through of somebody, I don't remember whose other reading it was, but somebody was coming through saying, if I can't have you, nobody will. Nah, you are going to let go. You are. Show me Capricorn connections, please. We have the Magician. Okay, there could be a headship, or you're a headship, or that you have everything that you need to lay a foundation down. If that's upright, that's positive. This is communication coming, or something like that. If that's in the reverse, that's witchcraft. That is somebody manipulating things, and somebody's building decoys, and all they do is fall over and lose freaking money. Some idiot is out here. So there's really 4 pentacles. Somebody's greedy and you're evil. Somebody makes idols out here as well in their witchcraft. Somebody's in nostalgia with the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Something with your children out here, or your soulmates are connected with some stuff going on, Capricorn. Show me Capricorn energies. The Knight in Shining Armor. It's being manipulated. This is a third-party card. Collaborate with me. They don't want you to know that something's going to fall over because they're blinded to their own stupidness out here. What they're building is a decoy, or they want you to understand that we've got to build a decoy to get something done because something's happened out here in the deep past. Some nonsense has gone on. Somebody's manipulating something around your energies. Those of you in the upright need to beware. They want you to be receptive, or something with your family is out here, or there's a pregnancy nonsense going on. There's the Queen of Cups. If she's upright, she's very sweet, caring, kind, or you're showing up like that, or that's also manipulation energy in the reverse of her energy. Show me this Magician. The letter A. is out here. Show me the Magician. Why is this Magician here for Capricorn? So they do want you to put your defenses down. So this tells me there's already been warfare. They're collaborating either with you, against you, whatever that is. Somebody's around your energy wanting to put down some type of defenses here. They are communicating to do that. It fell on this little sweet talker that came out today in the reverse. Look, they're jealous of crap. There's third parties out here. If it's lawful for you to have some type of a connection with whatever that is for you, somebody's doing some crap around you all. Whoever's who. This is strife and wickedness. Okay? Show me more information. Somebody's a liar out here. Show me this Magician, please. We have the 4 cups. Don't care what they're doing. Won't take a true cup. A rejection, or you need to reject something. They want a new start. Look. They want a new start. They want you to be receptive. That Ace of Cups is here. Okay? They want you to get in unity. The King of Cups, the little I'm sorry surprise, and the little Empress is out here. Okay? All right. And the Queen of Cups is out here. You got people involved in some stuff. Somebody got a wish. Okay? Somebody got a wish. If you're upright in this energy, somebody's not around you. This is third parties out here around you. It's a female boss out here around some love situation at work showing itself to me as well. Well, that's you. What is this? You need to pay attention to some signs. There's synchronicities of numbers around you, repeated numbers going on. You need to do research on those, or God's just saying there's some type of signs around you that you need to pay attention to. Show me Capricorn. What is this? Children. Okay, it's here. They're backwards. Or your children, maybe they're grown-up children. I don't know. Something about children. This also wants to hit that and turn it upside down as well. Whatever that means. The Empress goes back to children as well. She came out with the little Page of Cups. Why is this here? Show me more information. We have an obsession, holding on, clingy. Again, you will let go. Somebody in the Capricorn connection energy, you are going to let go of something. Somebody's still collaborating in their obsession around crap. Somebody jealous of somebody's love connection, or just being receptive to family stuff. Somebody's clingy on something with it, and you're going to let go. At the present time, something's going on out here around collaborating some crap. Okay, so some type of a gossipy energy, or somebody did do that, spreaded a rumor, smearing something out here. Okay, they paid money for it to take place. Okay, there was a contract around this, or they got your kids up in here and did something as well, because children are all over this. Show me Capricorn. An older person is here. Maybe it's your mother, or you're the mother with that Empress. I don't know. An ending's going to take place. God's going to make somebody let go of something that's real strong in your energy. I keep feeling it. And whatever they're obsessed about, they think they're playing games. They don't care, in apathy with the crap they're doing, telling you whatever you want to hear in a manipulation. God's going to end something. Or because somebody ended something, that's why somebody's still doing some crap out here. A spy. It fell on that Magician card. Court. Alright. There's court matters. I've seen a judge. I've seen all kinds of legal stuff out here. Show me more information for Capricorn. Secret communication. Something hurtful is out here around some stuff. And a divorce. Okay, well, somebody's stupid then out here. Okay, playing games and getting other people up in here involved in some crap. You need to pay attention to some signs. Somebody's spying on somebody and doing some stupid stuff. Their little people game's going to end. This little obsessive nonsense is going to end. Electronics is at the top. No, you're not messing with people's electronics. You're fixing to get your whole face knocked out of you. I don't care how old you are. You're going to get off of people's electronics. God already prophesied today that you were getting caught. You're going to jail for it because you're thieving on stuff out here. Show me Capricorn. So the confusion card in the reverse, because somebody's going to get some type of justice on something. Somebody's already secretly communicating about some stuff that's been hurtful out here. But somebody's just playing games. They're not confused, whoever the freak party is, they are, to do something stupid like that in their obsession. Somebody's very clear about something that's going on out here. Boundaries in the reverse. Somebody knows no boundaries out here. They're obsessed with crap. And the money in the reverse, it's fraudulent. And then the coffin in the reverse. Somebody going to go to hell, they're twice dead here for something that's going on. Okay? And some of you all are going to bypass a death situation. Something about the nighttime or being secretive about something. There's the sun. This is a cut. Okay? Somebody going to go to hell. Look, this word in the Hebraic language, one direction goes to a cut because it's an eclipse. The other direction is molding images, and you've got somebody that builds images out here that will send you to hell. It came out twice dead energy like that, this coffin. You're not just dead, you're going to hell for something out here. Got the government out here doing something around nighttime, because the sun goes to the government and a bright future as well. And a close soul connection is around somebody's stuff out here, and somebody else got some obsessive thing with it, I guess. Your house or your children are all over your reading out here, and somebody's that's playing games. Look, the shelter card is there as well. It's here. Something about your home is out here around something going on. Or somebody's spying around your home. Your children are out here, folks. You need to make sure that you're watching your kids or your grandkids or whatever. Obviously, it said somebody was using children in the Scorpio reading to get some information. They're willing to allow their children to be in danger. Orange, danger. Or the color orange of something is here. Okay? Could be mascot colors. You like orange, you do. That's a caution color. Orange and red. Okay? That's anger as well, but orange and red colors are out here. The entrance of Jehovah's word gives light, and people need to pay attention to what God's trying to say. There's danger around some people's stuff with this obsessive nonsense and somebody playing a game around your home. Okay? It says the law of God is the light. What else for Capricorn? They're doing something on purpose out here around you, or you're doing something. Most times too faithful to fail, so just trust him. Okay, your last message, Capricorn. Somebody is dangerous out here because somebody's twice dead. Dealing with somebody has no boundaries. They want a relationship that is not lawful for them to have. This is somebody's got a relationship and they want it too. And they're obsessed. They're obsessed with it. And you're going to let go, like God said. The letter J is out here. Marriage arranged for mutual interests. And then the I. This is malice and hatefulness. This is also a victory to something that's going to go down because the little people game is going to end. And this is ICE. This is the police. You have a spy out here around something. You have government with the sun as well. The I and the J and the Q and the T. The K came out here. Also could be the C. Those are all the letters. And the G and the L came out in this reading. All right, Capricorn, those of you in the upright, just relax. God's got something under control. He's too faithful to fail you. And those of you who are not in the upright, you're obsessed over some nonsense, you're in the wrong. And God's going to take you to jail, I guess, for some crap that you're doing in a very obsessive way. You are not going to manipulate crap and think that you're victorious in being some kook in our earth. You're going to pay for everything you did to somebody. All right, just a second. Let me pick these up. We'll go to the next house. Two more houses. Okay. All right, Aquarius, welcome in, or the cross watcher. Let's see what's going on. Show me Aquarian energy, Most High God. Seven of Wands wants to jump out. So it's about you standing your ground, those of you in the upright. Somebody's wearing a mask around you. This is very defensive energy. But if you're in the upright, you can kick somebody right in their face with that nonsense, stupidness. There is warfare out here around your energy. We also have apathy or rejection or something like that, or I don't care. Somebody is bitter around Aquarian energy right off the top of the bat. Okay? Well, look, the devil, he roars like a lion seeking whom he may devour. And if you don't get in an upright position in some situation, those of you who are real bitter, he'll eat you alive. Now, I want you to go down below in the description box and watch that video about being eaten alive. God says so. Okay? You'll be taken straight down to the pit of hell with that energy. But there is warfare going on, and bitter, or something did happen in the wintertime. This is a bad work that somebody has done out here in their I don't care apathy around you. Okay, that's dangerous energy. Show me Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles, something about work being real sweet, or somebody thought so, or somebody's jealous about somebody's work, or something like that. Okay, it's jumping in on that Seven of Wands. It fell in the reverse. Somebody could be losing their job. I don't know. We've got the Six of Cups, the past. Something about work at the past. And this is the extra sun card that I left in this deck. Given that this crap is out here, somebody's puffed up in their freaking pride in a really bad way, and it destroys you. Okay, those of you in the upright, something positive is going to happen regardless who's all bent out of shape on something with you. If this is a love matter, then it is. This is making choices, and somebody else got rejected in a choice. They went nuts, or they still nuts around a situation with you. Let's see. Somebody's in nostalgia, or maybe your kids don't like your love connection. I don't know. Show me. Somebody's a baker out here. Show me the past for Aquarius. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody contemplated something about coming out of lack, or some type of work matter is out here. That's typically that's coming out of lack, which if that's upcoming energy, even though you're still dealing with something in your past, if you reject something that you should, that's real toxic out here, then something bright is showing itself for me. Show me the Eight of Pentacles. Got choices to make, Aquarius. Okay, somebody's a little player out here. We've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's a player. It's fornication out here with love matters. Okay, and choices. It's got somebody all riled up. And somebody just can't see from another perspective. They're stuck. They're poisonous. This is a poisonous sexual individual. They got STDs. If somebody's done something in the past at work with somebody, that's come out real strong. Okay, it's something, somebody was wearing a mask with it, and obviously that would tick you off, but you pulled your britches down in it. Those of you who are in that energy, that's a fornicator card. That's poison in the reverse. Somebody also did something with some food in a very poisonous way because of money situations. That energy is also just showing itself to me out here. Somebody's going to go to jail for something that's going on. If somebody wants you to get into unity to do something out of their rivalry, folks, I did see the revenge card that came out here. Some of y'all might got children that you have rivalry with, and they're willing to do something. God tells us in this hour, children would be trying to kill their parents. So it's showing itself out here. Something very stormy going on around your energy in a really bad way. Something about going somewhere. The word for perverseness is out here. Something is very perverse. Show me Aquarius. I said show me Aquarius and the signs card. That 11th house is Aquarian energy. Show me Aquarius. The letter L, the J, the Q, the V, and the W. Show me Aquarian energy. What do they need to know, Most High God? Keep them safe, those who are in the upright or the cross watcher. Look, very angry. This is like somebody is. It jumped right here. Okay, well, somebody dating somebody out here. Okay, somebody angry about it or jealous about it. Whether it's lawful for you or not, somebody's riled up about it. It says fuming with rage, being overwhelmed, explosive emotions, very angry. And it is because of whatever this love connection is. Okay? Okay. It says jealous. They ate up with the snake. It's poisonous. Because the hangman's in the reverse, that goes to poison. Somebody real poison. Again, somebody got STDs, though, out here. If you were dating somebody and obviously somebody had a little mask on, they didn't give a rip because the 4 cups goes to, I don't care. And somebody don't give a rip, they know they're dying in some type of a disease. For those of you who are really dealing with that, it keeps coming out. They don't care. Anyway, somebody's got a snake around them. Okay, coffee dates and dating. Something is out here around your connections, or somebody dating multiple people. Multiple people. Something wrong with Aquarian connections. If it's okay for you, it's to be free and you're clean and you are upright and you just got some jealous whatever because you've dated multiple people, you're just dating people, but you're not crazy in it. Somebody's riled up about something. They're poisonous out here around you. They playing a game around something going on with connections with Aquarian energy. The fish card. Okay, I don't know why this card is in here. Okay, it says that the entrance of the Most High God's word is light. Okay, the moon in the reverse. Okay, something's coming out and somebody angry with it. Okay, the sun, somebody getting cut for something. I guess so. That card keeps coming out. Those 2 cards keep coming out. This is like night and day energy going on, or something when the sun's coming up and the moon's going down, or whatever that is. Okay, something's out here with that. You're home. If this is adultery, then something's going on with adulterous energy. Popping up little lover energy is out here all over the Aquarius energy. Hey, sweetheart. Well, anyway, somebody would be in danger with this because somebody's poisonous out here around something going on. Playing a game. Good luck with that, folks. Somebody's secretly listening to something going on. Well, there was a spy in the other reading. Out-of-country connections. Or somebody's around you, but foreign people, foreign places. Or from foreign places around you. At a bar. Okay? And somebody knows where somebody planted something somewhere. whatever that means for you. Somebody just needs to trust in all this warfare that's around Aquarian energy. There are third parties around you all. It's somebody real riled up in a big way. There's a kidnapping out here attached to something, and red hair. The twin flame card came out somewhere, and two people had bright red hair, and that reading is just hitting me. It's just coming out. You do have children out here with the Six of Cups. If somebody's secretly listening around something, if you're dating multiple people, somebody around you's a snake. Those of you who got children, you need to watch your children around who you bring them around. I don't know, somebody needs to trust out here on something that's going on. The word trust is out here. Show me Aquarius. Pick through my hands this time. A travel. Somebody wants you to have some type of compassion, or maybe you do, and somebody jealous about your compassion somewhere. Artificial intelligence. We just had the electronics that came out, okay? And somebody looking from every angle trying to do something on your phone or electronics or hacking in on something. We do have the Rider that came up. So those of you, they use artificial intelligence with their maps and stuff and traveling energy. Traveling energy is out here. I'm only saying that because I've had some people like literally try to do something when I was delivering. They were deliberately messing with my phone while I was traveling and delivering. I've got live footage showing the crap that they were trying to do, and I'm dealing with a murderer. And we live in a time, folks, of people crazy, paying people off to do some stupid stuff. If somebody's all jealous out here around something going on, they're poisonous. And there is no protection outside of the Most High God. And so unless he's on your side, then you're screwed really bad. So somebody needs to trust and call out to God because something dangerous going on around your energy. With Aquarian connections, whoever you are inside this connection. A door code is out here. Well, anyway, it's dangerous. A truck driver. There's travel energies around you all. And again, the Rider came out. So pay attention to your drink. Drugs in a drink. Now, I've seen the drug card come out twice in two other readings, and we have the bar here. If somebody's all poisonous or doing something out of their anger on some crap, somebody just like popping up and said, hey, let's go somewhere and do something. Somebody's very poisonous out here around third-party nonsense. A pet store, that's also a location somewhere, maybe whatever that means, you interpret it. And a thrift store. You got a pet store and a thrift store around something, and a bar energy is out here. It's a location energy somewhere. It's significant to something going on. Where's those other cards? Okay. We'll just take a room. Show me Aquarius. We have somebody who don't care. Somebody don't care in this energy. They're dangerous. Okay? They're nothing but a big fat snake. They're a devil. And this is apathy, and I don't give a rip that you don't have money or not. Energy, you can search for your necessities. You got me all ticked off. I don't care. God's gonna take you down somewhere, man. If somebody's X is out here, then it is the letter N, but the pictograph looks like an X, and it is somebody's X for a lot of people because it said they were using kids for information and all that kind of stuff. You got secret listening going on out here. Somebody knows where somebody also planted something somewhere. There's a kidnapping going on. All kinds of crap around this energy is out here. And you're being told to beware and pay attention because you're dealing with the person who's in rebellion. This is a rebellion card. And actually, Aquarian energy in the reverse of its energy goes to rebellion. And so those of you who are not in rebellion, somebody is around you, the opposite side of that energy. Beware. Okay? So the N and the X, the T and the Q, the QT, that's a gas station energy as well. Something, watch your kids. Please don't just leave them in the car while you're traveling. We got people that are crazy, folks. People are just crazy. Just take them with you. Take them inside the store. I don't care how much of a burden that might even be at certain times. Do it. Don't have any regrets. If that was past energy, I'm sure somebody's regretting something. Okay, somebody specifically with red hair is connected to something that is going on, though, in this reading. Whether you're upright or not, you're being called out. Something about out-of-country connections as well. All right, we're going to go to the last house here. Give me just a second. A lot of people have lost their mind, folks. A lot of people have just absolutely lost their mind. I'm being reminded of a scripture. You talk about far right and far left energy. The Most High says it's abomination to the righteous to do any wickedness. But it also says it's an abomination to the wicked to do anything upright. And so we're dealing with people that are like this on both directions. These wicked people, that's just what they do. God tells us there are people in the earth, they can't even go to sleep at night unless they make you fall down or do some simple crazy, because they're crazy. That their sleep is taken away from them, the scripture says, if they don't do something wicked to a person. And God says we'd be hitting an hour where these people would literally be being destroyed. It is time that they be destroyed out of the earth. They are only made for the day of destruction, and God's going to destroy them. They are being taken out of the earth. They don't think so. They puff up at their enemy, thinking they're never going to see adversity, is what God says. But it's their time to see the adversity of God. It's ridiculous. He says the fool, they're going to be in fear because God is in the generation of the righteous, not the wicked. They're a lost cause. All right. We are going to Pisces. All right, Pisces connection. Welcome in for the cross watcher. Show me Pisces. What's going on with Pisces, Most High? Looking in the mirror. I'm seeing it both ways. Looking in the mirror to do your inner work, but somebody's also doing magic in the mirror. Opening portals in the mirror is showing itself to me. Very dangerous energy. Show me Pisces. So something bright is here. If you're upright, something very positive is going on for upright people in your connection. Otherwise, that's very prideful energy in the negative. It's very forceful energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini. The sun is in Gemini, or a Leo energy would be real strong here. You don't have to, but it's just showing itself to me that way. The letter Q is here. We have the Queen of Cups, so there you guys are. If you're upright, you're very kind, sweet, and gentle. Thank you for being that way in the earth. And that energy goes to crazy energy in the negative. For any court cards, crazy in the negative of itself. Show me Pisces. What's going on with Pisces energy? We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Well, that's a celebration that's gone bad. A marriage, the divorce could be here. We have the Hermit coming out. This is analyzing. We also have underneath that Hermit, this card was here. There's fighting here, conflict, defeating a conflict in a marriage, around a celebration or a fire situation. Somebody is a forgery on something with the Hermit. The letter T could be out here as well. This is the gateway to the dead, trying to capture somebody up in something, could be out here as well. This is a disguise with the Hermit. Something medical for some of you all is out here. A judge could be out here with the Hermit, analyzing something with the Hermit, or you're dealing with a Virgo energy. Show me more information for Pisces. Show me more information for Pisces. Command for the truth to come to the surface. Somebody's getting defeated on something out here with the Five of Swords. So the Nine of Pentacles, that's a single person. If you're going through a divorce, and the Four of Wands is in the reverse. We got a bunch of sharks around. If somebody is conflicted, I'll one-up you on some nonsense, then they're puffed up in their pride, and something going on with that double sun card out here. There's contracts around home matters, okay? Then there are business deals around shelter, home, something is illegal around a fire situation. But there's sharks around, and if you bleed, they're coming in. right? Because somebody was secretly listening and spying on somebody, and somebody's got a conflict out here. It's somebody trying to figure out what to do, what road to go down, how to choose something. There's confusion around something out here, okay? 3 of Wands at the top of the deck. All right, let's get into this and see what's coming out. Show me this 2 of Pentacles. Or, sorry, 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands for Pisces. 22 and a 4 is also a 22. Or 44. It's also an angel number. That's what I meant to say. 22. 22. Something about that. I don't know. Showing itself to me. Show me Pisces. A death. Somebody's trying to capture somebody up in a death matter or something like that, or analyzing something that has been forged around inheritances, death situations of any kind. Jumped on that. These contracts is what I was looking at. They're secret contracts. Tower coming on this matter. 3 of Pentacles also jumped up underneath that, and work is backwards here. Somebody's work's got a judgment coming to it, and you're gonna get a tower on it. Okay? Somebody got a bad tower out here. If this is a fire situation on a building or a house or something like that, that's in the reverse, then it's showing some type of explosive thing. We kept getting the torch that came out today, and explosion energy was showing up on those cards. And somebody's work is evil out here. Somebody's a disguise secretly on a third-party situation going on, and they're an idiot, okay? There's the King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's an idiot. If this is Aquarian energy, they had all kinds of OMG everywhere. Somebody's just filthy in that reading. Or if this your ex, because the marriage card is out here. Somebody real bitter, attached to some stuff, because third-party stuff and whatever somebody worked on, or something happened at work, or while somebody was at work. Somebody got sharks around Pisces energy out here. Somebody being very forceful, I guess so, crying over spilt milk. Somebody got an eyewitness, secretly eyewitnessing of something is also out here going on, or around something that's been collaborated, or God's also saying somebody's going to see something. If you think you're going to secretly collaborate something out here around death matter, or it's going to cause a death matter, because somebody's work is not upright. Somebody's trying to confuse something. 2 of Pentacles is also a secret physical exchange of something going on. Somebody cold as ice out here with that King of Swords in the reverse. Show me Pisces. If you think somebody's being real sweet with you, they're not. Somebody full of themselves out here. Genius in their own mind with the King of Swords in the reverse. But somebody's paid somebody off to be sharks around somebody. We ain't moved by those types of people on the earth. It's ridiculous. These people are stupid. Pulling somebody's heartstrings. It fell on the Queen of Cups. So those of you in the upright, somebody's trying to pull on your heartstrings. If you're trying to do that, you're fixing to get a tower. And you'll die out of it. Or somebody already did. Getting somebody pregnant with an entrapment, playing with your feelings. The ego. Arrogant, that's the King of Swords coming out around you all. Having too much pride, that's that Sun card. It has a meaning of pride. It's too much. Because it's a double Sun card. It has a meaning of pride. It's somebody's full of themselves out here. Okay? Holding back, being stubborn is out here. And then the Anchor card came out. Somebody's trying to hold it together, but they're really chained up. Okay, well, somebody's just playing a game somewhere. There's history here with somebody. If you're trying to do something around your ex, or your ex trying to do something, pouring on some sweets, and they still got anger in their heart, whatever that is, or they're doing something around you because of the divorce, they've secretly done something around death matters, or that's you, or because somebody knows that somebody was pulling somebody's strings and somebody got revenge on that, because I've seen the revenge card somewhere too. Show me Pisces. You need to watch out because somebody's watching you. Or you're a part of a group that's watching somebody willing to do something crazy and go to hell for it. I don't know. A gathering of people. It's out here. They're all around a person or you. Whatever role you freaking play in this nonsense. A separation is going on and a divorce, I guess. Somebody got people all up in their marriage situation. Show me Pisces. It says repeated patterns on that card. Somebody just crazy somewhere. Acting like according to something else. So just playing a game out here with Pisces connections, okay? We have prison on somebody. A baby situation, okay? It says Jehovah will make it out for good. God is going to make something out for good because somebody's going to get some justice for some crap that's taken place. A boat, a camp, and a fishing situation is out here. You do have water with the death card and an earthquake, a shake, and a commotion. It came out here with this. Somebody's fixing to fall into their own little trap because they got ego somewhere playing games. They're going to go to prison for some crap out here that they're doing on purpose. Somebody knows something. I know, I analyze, I create. Somebody knows about somebody's creation that's been analyzed out here, okay? And about this willfulness, I will. Somebody is willful and somebody will know about whatever somebody's trying to create out here around a third party and some stupid separation on a marriage situation. Somebody's gotten into contract for a devastation to go on. God's going to make it out for good for all peoples who are in the upright. Whoever the idiots are, they're going to prison. They're going to be the ones that get a shake up. Show me Pisces. Something about being uninspired. Well, there's a separation out here around something. If somebody's mad because you're uninspired with something, they're willing to act like something. Or somebody acting like they are inspired. They're just pretending, pulling your heartstrings because they got an ulterior motive around something that has been collaborated. A monster. Well, somebody is. Emotional problems. You dang straight somebody got emotional problems out here. Same-sex nonsense. All we keep getting, they're crazy. Okay? A bully is out here. God's going to bully you right back. A white man or a woman, or that's you, okay, being called out on some nonsense going on. Let's see what's in your hidden space. Show me what's in Pisces' hidden space. Okay, incredible. This wants to jump out of the deck. Because we got the boat, the camp, and the fishing. It came out like this. This is a boat. Is somebody drowned in a boat? There's death out here. Somebody knows about something that somebody collaborated to do on a fishing trip as well. Something's out here. God's going to make something out for good for somebody who's been bullying somebody. Okay? Anyway, this is a distance horizon. So somebody's either far from you or not. Take it as it applied. But the boat came out. It came out in the reverse, though. Interesting. Show me Pisces. What's in the hidden space? Thank you. Danger. Well, somebody's getting a shake-up out here. Somebody's baby is out here. Or somebody's pregnant and did something out here because somebody was uninspired. I don't know. Somebody went to same-sex stuff as well. This feminine energy. And there's 2 women that already came out today. It's nasty. It's wickedness. Anyway, the main female, the wife energy, or somebody's friends out here. The official person in the reverse. We have a maladministration somebody sets up in some place. They're fixing to get knocked down by God. They think they're a big shot doing some crap out here. And then the message in the reverse. We just had secret communication that was coming out. So somebody's talking in the hidden space about dangerous things. Or somebody wants somebody to, you know, make this contract with them around this stuff. To bully somebody. Stupidness. We have a courtship. Okay, well, anyway, somebody don't like it. And yet God's going to make something out for good, regardless. We have the A, the M, something about the AM, the T, Tam, or Tammy, or somebody's name is Matt out here. If you have a Matt connection, there's something about a bird. I think a quat, QAT. I think in the Hebrew language represents an unknown bird of something, or you got bird connections. I had the pet store just come out in, I think it was the Aquarian reading. There were locations of things that were there. Maybe you work with birds, you have a bird. The United States of America goes back to a bird. Anyway, whatever that is, something about a bird is here. I think that's what it is, QAT. Anyway, any of those letters are out here. The R, the M and the R, the A, the Q, and the T. And somebody's friend's involved. This is the E, a W, or an M also come out this way as well. This is about a loyalty situation around this courtship thing. Well, somebody ain't upright, okay, with this official person. And somebody's same sex or friend is involved, just same sex of you, whether it's love affair or not, either way, somebody's got a friend involved in some crap going on out here in a really big way. Either you are a friend or you're not. This is increase in promotion, and that money is in the reverse, being collaborated at work or whatever somebody worked on for money stuff. Okay, somebody's a disguise, they forged something. This is secret money when the death card comes out. Okay, and the Hermit represents can go to like taxes and things like that as well. But anyway, there's money around some stuff. God's going to make it out for good, regardless who this freaking bully is attached to something going on. I'm seeing underneath this earthquake, commotion, and a shake, a bigamist is here, folks. And somebody's got more than one spouse out here. The marriage card is in the reverse then. Then somebody's still married and got another marriage out here, I guess. You need to check your partners out. Or you did, now something's crazy around a situation. But somebody is going to go to prison in the Pisces connection for bullying somebody and doing some nonsense out here. Okay? All right, we got through all the houses. Y'all pray for me. I pray for you. I'll be back later, Lord willing. Until next time, stay in peace. Shalom.